There we go. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, this is gorgeous. Hello. Welcome to the Dragon Den. Riven! Again. This is the Riven 2024 remake. I am so excited for this. We just ended up going we just went through the original 1997 Riven, and literally when I was in the middle of going through that, they announced the release for the Riven remake, and I am just, hey Clipturn, yeah, I'm excited to see my reactions too. I honestly have no idea what to expect, because from what I know, this isn't a one-for-one recreation. There are additional, or there are changes. There are additions slash changes. So I'm really curious, especially with the original Riven so fresh on my mind because I literally just got through with it. I am so interested to see what they decided to do with this masterpiece of a game. Uh, so I I just want to get into it. Let's just new game. See what many ages, infinite truths. An old dunny proverb. Oh, that's cool.
Thank God you've returned.
Oh.
I need your help.
Oh, that Atrus model looks so much better.
There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid there's no time to explain. Most of what you'll need to know is in here.
Oh,
for
wait.
reasons you will
I can
discover,
move?
I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
It's
But
instruments.
I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Ghen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from. Until we meet again, take care, my friend.
Wait, what? Well, that's different. Oh my gosh, the sensitivity is so high. Wait, hold on. What? What book was that a Myst book? I couldn't tell. What? That was Myst? Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I press tab and it goes to this inventory. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of already tell off the bat there's gonna be like 3 inventory slots. That's kind of cool. Let me wait. Can I not change since there's no escape menu? This before you even get to Riven, you can just get the bad ending. Before you can even get to Riven, you can just trap yourself. I find that extremely amusing. Okay, can't get into the menu until intros. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I didn't play the demo. This is completely, well, the remake is completely blind. Obviously, I've played through the original Riven, so I'm fairly competent with what's actually going on here. But all the changes, I'm gonna have no idea. Um, let's go ahead and read Atrus's journal again. Again. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Okay. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. Thank God. I was dreading getting to Catherine's journal. I was legitimately dreading getting to Catherine's journal. But I can already kind of tell it's much easier, so hopefully I won't have the same issues this time around. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Revisions to Riven completed, there are still a number of minor adjustments that need to be made, but the basic corrections are in and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible I've made an error, though I have checked my entry against my prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I haven't slept in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it's impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work and I should be free. At last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. There's been no sign from her in all that time. I only hope that, no, I must assume she's alright, lest my fears undermine my efforts. I love the detailing of like the little smudges. Like he was crying when he wrote this. That's a great touch. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power. And yet, the future to all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world. The theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Ghen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he used to be. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but given his history, I must assume that he is still a threat. His myopy mission is myopy? Myopic? I don't even know what that word is. Like I'm MYOPIC, right? I don't even know what that word means. His myopic mission to restore the Dunny civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake. A pattern that would no doubt continue were he ever to escape the confines of Riven. For more than 3 decades now, the universe has been safe from his corruptive influence because no one has been able to leave that ill-fated age. The last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the Starfissure upon my return to Myst. That was our intention, to maroon my father in Riven by removing all existing linking books to other worlds. And since the libraries containing the vast and intricate knowledge needed to construct linking books remained largely confined to the ruins of Dunny, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime, and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. Myopic, other word for short-sighted. Okay, thank you. This is what we achieved, but the way it fell was no one's ideal, and although the sting of it has gradually faded over the years, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to pass has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Ghen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue, but it was never my wish that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to have to pay for it. But enough. To dwell in the past is to die in the present. And the situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired since that time has yet to be factored into the equation. I think I have a solution for rescuing Catherine. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know. unless a thought had been pushed out with the memory of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Dunny, I chanced upon a formula for the most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, as my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I had to leave it behind. Years later, however, as a part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find I could still recall most of the formula, and with a little experimentation, quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark link of the void. Dark void of the link. Whoops, I reversed that. Dark void of the link, unless someone else then uses the book. At which point that person becomes trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. I just want to point out, and anyone watching this in the future who has not played the original Riven, who has not played this game, this is a spoiler, so like close your ears for just a second. I love the fact that the final solution on how to capture Ghen is literally in the first book that you ever read. The first thing you more than likely will ever interact with in this game is the solution to the final puzzle, if you want to call it that, the puzzle of how to actually capture Ghen, because he is so paranoid that he doesn't trust the book upon first inspection. Okay, spoiler over. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with... Oh, I already read that. What am I... If my father is indeed unchanged, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Dunny? Trouble? My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have started again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. To everyone seeing this, play the original Riven before this. Makes the remake experience even better. As someone who has literally only played like the first 15 minutes of this game, I haven't even gotten through the intro yet. Yes, I am already insanely enthralled with the changes they are already making. Are we going to be able to go back to Myst at the end of this? Are we going to be able to go... Like, I feel like we're going to... No, there's no way, because we go through the star fissure. Oh gosh, I can't wait to see how things can unravel here. I might actually replay this to get a few of the other alternate potentially bad endings as well, just to see what the differences are there. Because after playing the original Riven, I actually watched some videos on what happens for some of the alternate endings, and they're kind of crazy actually. This did not at first concern me. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects I'd anticipated during the initial phase of the island's readjustment. But in order to verify my assumptions, I recalculated. Incorporating the new data, the results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. Again, the smudging because of the... He was crying while he was writing that. I must act while I have the time. The signs are as yet barely visible, but there is no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent unless I can keep ahead of it, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's shortcuts have yielded. I remember they changed that wording just a little bit. I specifically remember actually really enjoying the original terminology they used, because the original terminology, I'm pretty sure, was my father's economy of words. And I freaking love that description of writing ages. So it's interesting that they decided to change that just to shortcuts. But it's a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no good end to this. The last few days have convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best, I can only strive to delay it in the hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has found my Myst linking book and freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the fact that it may now be possible for me to continue with my repairs to Riven, while also proceeding with my original intent to find Catherine, has renewed my hopes. The last few days have left me with little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Ghen has been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven, and thereby risk the possibility of inadvertently freeing him. The deteriorated state of the gateway image would seem to make the use of visual signal impossible, yet the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition. Nonetheless, by measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur at a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual would be able to affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating. An unstable anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate realms, the Star Fissure. But how this feature might be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once signaled, I will have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. Provided my father is safely out of the way, this should take little time. Assuming the island does not incur any serious damage during my absence, I should then be able to return to Kavir and hold it together long enough for Catherine to evacuate the remaining islanders. Kavir? That's unfamiliar to me. Was that also in the original Riven, or is that another change? Because I don't remember where or what Kavir is. Predetermining a specific signal may simply be impossible, but I'm afraid there can only be one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for success will be greatly increased and the possibility of disaster greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. That is a very known name in the Myst community. Kavir is an island in Dunny. You are on it right now. Oh, so this. Oh, okay. So we are in Dunny, but like there's a one of the locations in Dunny is Kavir. Got it. Thank you. My father is no doubt expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, so I'm guessing that is a change because I'm assuming they didn't have they were just calling this Dunny in the original Riven. I don't think they had the actual like geography of Dunny mapped out yet potentially. I know, right? He's like, bruh, what are you still doing here? My wife's waiting on you. That name came with Book of Atrus. Gotcha. I am actually about to start reading the Book of Atrus. I just finished the current series I was reading, and the next book I'm going to be start is the Book of Atrus. There's like there's an invisible wall here, so I can't walk it really too far around in Kavir. You just finished rereading it before playing this game? Oh hell yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, they kept the original title with like the linking panel ingrained. Oh, I love this. I love this style so much. Woo. I love the loading screen of Atrus writing. I saw that whenever I first loaded up the game and was sitting on the main menu. It did this whenever I was loading the main menu. I freaking burst out laughing. I love that. It's like he's writing the next part of the game for you. The ending has not yet been loaded. Man, this is actually taking a. There we go. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, this is gorgeous. Hi. Remember me? I'm back. Time for round 2. He is oblivious. Is that the original? I think that's the original voice line. No, I'm not giving it. Look at that grin. Look at that grin he had on his face. Hey, Parker. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Ow. Oh, dude, that looks so menacing now. What kind of weapon is that she's holding? It's like a curved, like... Oh, I can't quite get out yet. The first step is not always simple. Oh my gosh, dude, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, I was doing that before he even gave me the tutorial. Wait, I know the islands are drifting apart. Are these supposed to be like braces to keep the islands from floating too far apart? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you can see her taking the tram. Oh, that gives you so much more like direction and incentive to actually just straight up follow her that direction. I would be nerding out like this the entire game, aren't I? Okay, let me I did it like every 5 minutes. Let me see if I can turn down mouse sensitivity just a smidge. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, that was that scared me for a second there. Okay. I'm being very careful with the graphics options now. Custom high, epic, epic high, epic, epic quality. Yep, that's all fine. Okay, that all looks fine. Interface, dialogue subtitles on, sound context. I'm gonna keep that off because I remember in the Myst remake that like gave me a hints for the sounds. Dude, I'm sorry. I have the toy in front of me. I gotta play with it. And when you're playing with it, sometimes you accidentally figure out its limitations. Color context subtitles. Okay, it says do that if you have moderate to severe color blindness. I do not have color blindness, so I'm gonna leave that off. Smart cursor visibility. We'll hide the cursor when you're moving or inactive. Disabling it will show your cursor most of the time. We'll keep that on for right now and see how that feels. Brightness should be fine. Okay, we just looked at this. Audio. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, they actually have... Okay. We're going to turn this down to like 60 and we'll see how that is for the music. Dialogue will keep up. Ambience will turn down to 60 as well. Step will keep up. UI will keep up. That's fine. Yeah, we'll see how that sounds. Let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet, and we can adjust that. Dude, look how much this game is advanced. In the previous version of this game, you couldn't adjust a single volume slider in the game, and now you have options. You have multiple volume sliders. Look at the advancement. Well, this is different. You can see the star fissure down there, though. Oh, interesting. Oh. Look at that. You can see the outline of the original fissure. Look at this. Wait, is this a new detail, or could you see this in the original game and I just didn't even notice? And they covered and Ghen had it covered up with metal so no one else could fall into it. It's not that good. Okay. What in... This is actually dramatically different. Like what is going on here? Well, obviously I need to go power it first before anything will work, but what are you? Use my mouse wheel for a sec. You can zoom! Wait, why is there a pathway down here now? Yeah, no kidding, Parker. This is the least of the... Dude, this is like a brand new game. Like, this is a complete... This isn't a remake. This is a reimagining of Riven. This is... Oh, dude, I am so excited. Ah! Okay. Wait. Okay. That looks like a lever, but I can't do anything with it. I imagine once I turn on the Steam, that'll come alive and I can actually play around with it. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, you can see the spires on Map Island. Ah! Ah! You can see... Wait, that's a dagger? Did I ever notice that dagger sticking out of the wall in the original? I don't think I did. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Those aren't braces holding the island together. Those are the pipes going to the different domes. Oh, you can see the color of the domes, right? The dagger saying, I actually never noticed that in the original. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got an achievement for discovering him. Discover the fate of Ghen's man. Oh, dude, I'm here for it too. I am so excited. Oh. Press the escape button on my... Okay, hold on. Before, just in case anything else happens with random things like just happen in the menu, in case the game freezes for some random reason. There we go. I saved, so I don't have to go through the intro again. Oh, look at that fissure in the water. Oh, and you can see the pipe like going to prison. You can see Prison Island through the fog there, I think. And look, you can see like the remnants of an old tram. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I've seen a screenshot of this room, so I knew this room was going to be absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and we can take a picture. Nice. Yeah, here we have the 5 disciples. What were they called again? Guildsmiths. There was the 5 different guilds, right? It was the guild masters. Yeah, there was the builders, the educators, the surveyors, the writers, and was it like just the army or the police or enforcers, I think. Yep, and then there's Ghen casting someone down because he defied him. Dude. Oh my gosh. Worshipping the building of books. You can see the dome instantly in this version. I didn't find my first dome until like a good several hours into my original playthrough. And you just see one off the bat and you're like, oh, hey, that looks fun. That looks cool. I want to go see that. The Guild of Maintainers. And also, that's really cool. You can actually see the different, oh, you can see the cave with the door. Oh, that's cool. I like that you can actually see that the viewports from the inside too. It makes it so much easier to tell that there's like other ways to get into this room, because if you for some reason don't see that button, it was this center one, this one with the people holding the daggers. Is that like, I know it wasn't called the army, but I'm trying to remember what the name, what in Ghen's journal, what the name of what he called that guild was. Because I know it was the builders, the educators, the surveyors, the writers, and then I'm not familiar with the center, or I forgot what the center one was called. Yep, everyone worshipping Ghen. Because he's the best person on the planet. Check out all of the Beatles. Always keep in mind that changes are not made just for gameplay, but also for narrative reasons, going hand in hand. Wait, did I miss something with the Beatles? You're saying check out all of the Beatles. Yeah, I see all the people that are worshiping Ghen from the village. You can see like all the different the houses with the people worshiping Ghen. This is the one with the different guilds. Him casting someone through the fissure, because I remember he used to cast people through the fissure that for experimentation and also because they defied him. So I imagine that's what this is him actually casting someone down through a fissure. And then yeah, the people praising the construction of books and the chopping down of trees. And then him doing the writing. Discover the story of Ghen. Oh, that's why. Because you wanted me to check him out so I could get the achievement. Yeah, but and then this is Ghen writing all the life, the people, the plants, the animals, insects, the sun, the moon. Yeah, achievement. Okay. It's kind of funny because this is actually very reminiscent of Atrus's library just a little bit. Or at least that's what it reminds me of. The ceiling on Atrus's library. Oh, dude. Oh, that rotation looks so clean. I love that you can look through the viewport and then adjust your angle. That is fantastic. It's kind of like the library ceiling on style. I wonder if that was a very common architectural style for the Dunny, and that's why both Ghen and Atrus have it. It's always surreal to be able to look around in 3D, but at the same time, you have this little feeling that always looked like that in your head. I think this is the second rotation, so I think this will let us be able to go through the other doorway down there. Ooh, I'm curious to see how the crawling animation is gonna look. Yeah, no, it's very. I get what you're saying. Mine did something very similar. It's just it's very similar to reading. Actually, it's where you go through and you read, or you look at the pre-rendered images, and then your mind fills in the gaps with what it expects to be there and what you're imagining it to be there. Which honestly is what kind of gave Riven a lot of its original charm, is the fact that it gives you a lot of the information, but then you also fill in a lot of the information. And so far they have done that justice with this new version of the game. Can I walk off ledges? No, I can't. I can't get a there's not a new. Oh, that's an amazing looking. That's the window for the temple, isn't it? Yeah, that's the window for the temple. Oh, look, you can actually get a really clear view of the dome right here too. Huh. What's interesting is it looks like are you freaking did the stream just drop? Not for you? Okay, that's weird. I just got a reconnecting to chat error, and I thought the stream just dropped, and I was about to be a very angry Durig, but it seems we're good. Okay. Hi, D. Chris. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love that, dude. That's a great touch. I don't think you're able to see that in the original. It's interesting as it looks like this dome is that you're able to just get to this straight from the rotating room potentially. Oh, that's cool. They don't have the dagger on the ground anymore. They have it above. Dude, the tremors. They have tremors. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder if those are just randomized. They'll happen every now and then, or if they're actually triggered events. Like, because I came here for the first time, it triggered that tremor. I can't crouch. And I can't go under, and I can't go above. Do I actually have to find a key for this now? Wait. That's a five, of course it's a 5-pronged key. I would not expect other. I can't go under. Did they actually? How do I solve this now? What's that thing that holds the gate? What do you mean that holds the? You're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. Oh. Oh God, Cyan, I love you. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this let me... Wait. Am I tripping or is this different? If that's open, isn't that supposed to be open? Dude, I know, right? Wait. I guess if I do it, what, 2 more times? I mean, hey, they did that justice. That was one of the earliest Riven puzzles that just makes you go, are you kidding me? And I am so glad. This makes me worried and excited for the hidden doors on Lake Island, on Crater Island. I cannot wait to see how they've done that. Oh. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but I feel like they put these doors in like no, there's no way they put the doors in like different positions, because that wouldn't make sense, because when we came in over here originally, we were able to go straight through like normal. I think I'm just misremembering this. Let's turn this twice more, I think. And then that should actually let us get to where I was thinking. I think I just was getting ahead of myself for the solution here. Okay. So what's interesting of note is there's only one grate here. So it seems like once I don't have to come in from behind anymore. I just have to open this initial grate and then I'll have access to that dome. Yeah, they have made this very, very... Yeah, I know. I'm just like, wait. Hold on. Does A plus B still equals C? Okay. I figured I was just misremembering, because I realized that it looked the same whenever I first got here, so there is no way it could have changed. And then that should now allow me to actually get this puzzle underway. Here we go. Okay, let's turn on the steam. Oh, and you can, I love that. You can like look down and see exactly where the steam goes to. I know before they had a little ice cream cone icon, but that was your hint for what that powers. Okay, and then this should raise. You can actually see it. Oh, that's awesome. You can see it through here. You can see this grate raising. Okay, now if we... Yeah, I know. I'm sad though, because I loved calling that the ice cream cone. I'm still gonna call that the ice cream cone. Okay, so if I rotate this twice more, I'll have access to the dome, I think. Yes. Well. Oh, and there's the viewport. Well, this is different. Where's the gold eye? You can walk all the way. Oh, I would be so scared. Oh god, I am terrified of heights. Oh god, this would terrify the living hell out of me. Where's the gold eye? How radically did they change the fire marble puzzle? Obviously that's rhetorical, don't tell me. Wait, did I just get that right on the first try? Oh wait, no, it's telling me this is a... Oh. Okay, so you don't have to hit it exactly on it anymore. You can hit it wherever and it tells you what the color is. Gotcha, okay. Oh, and it tells you right... I saw this in the trailer. I actually commented on this. I completely forgot about that. Wait. Oh, I actually did just guess right. Whoa. Game having trouble. Okay. What? Hi, Panda. How you doing? You remember reading a fan-made story of the stranger on Myst and then Riven like 20 years ago. The author included earthquakes happening in the unstable Riven age, so I'm glad it finally included it in the final game. This is the... We just went into the star fissure. Enter the starry expanse. Yeah. What? I thought I was gonna have to. I thought I was gonna maybe take like maybe just a few minutes to solve a few new additions to or changes to some of the puzzles. No, they've completely reworked this entire freaking game, dude. I'm starting from scratch. Are you? Oh my! What? You can see the other domes. What? And what? There should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing on is 5. The floating ball kind of reminds you of Myst 4. Don't spoil it. I have not played Myst 4. I can't jump, Panda. This game does not allow jumping. Wait, what is... No. No. No, this is not enabling fast travel. There is no way this is enabling fast travel. It is. We just have we now have a hub. We can easily travel between the different islands. There's another method to travel between the different islands now. No, I have not. I've only played through Myst, and I've played through Riven, and I've played through the very beginning of Myst 3. I've never finished Myst 3. I haven't played any other Myst games. What? Oh, Lord, help me. What am I doing? Okay, so I was thinking maybe this chooses what axis you can turn it on? Oh, it does, actually. Oh, my brain is going to hurt. Oh. Wait, so can we go to other There's no way we're able to go to other islands right now, right? I can, yeah. I can kind of see on this ball, it shows like different tracks. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to be able to because you have to go to the islands and extend the bridge. That's okay. Okay, I kind of see how this works. It makes you wonder why a whole new method of transportation between the islands is necessary now. And I have a feeling it's not just for extended lore. And no. Okay. This space has a complicated relationship with gravity. Whoop. Whoops. Okay, I need to rotate this 180. There we go. Oh, this is so freaky, dude. What is that? So, Panda, how you doing? Do you have a good sleep? This is really freaky. What? So pretty tired. That almost looks like a lighthouse. I mean, you were up pretty late last night. I think you're in the same time zone as me. So So how is this new remake looking for you? Because this is absolutely insane for me, dude. Like I'm freaking loving it. Yeah, dude, they've changed so much. I am just absolutely flabbergasted with how new this game is. They're not the best, but they are a lot better than the original Myst. Welcome back, everybody. I think the ad's over. I did not even realize the ad was about to start. I was so engrossed with what we were doing. Okay. But yeah, I was noting that looks like a lighthouse a little bit. So this is my initial presumption on what this is. So obviously this is like a form of transportation between the different islands. Hey Zara, how you doing? You're good, man. You're good. Haven't missed too much. Just, you know, we're in the fissure already. Congratulations, game over. We've gone through the fissure. So theoretically, what would happen if our guy just jumped? Would we just be put back? Huh, that's a thought. But yeah, this is my initial presumption. So obviously this has to do with the domes. It looks like I was assuming this was going to be like coloring your own fire marbles. So what if you had to color your own fire marbles, then project the color to the lighthouse to power the dome? That's what I'm guessing right now. Yeah. That's the assumption I'm going off right now. I'm actually gonna play with this a second. Oh yeah, no, this is fantastic so far. Okay. And then we choose what color? I thought this was like a dial we could rotate, but it doesn't look like it. I'm really tempted to go back and look at my old notes to see what the colors are. But I also kind of want to play this like the intended experience. And also I know that there's a high possibility they completely changed what the colors are. Switch to the right. Oh. Now, what did that do?